Welcome back to the Banner Saga. We just finished the fifth of 5 days of having to hunker down in the one town we were in, doing 4 battles in a row. Not doing so well on the first two, but doing a lot better on the second two for some reason. Hakan showed up with a bunch of fighters, I'm assuming, and apparently Juno, who really did catch up with us. I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again, Ivan. She smiles and they embrace. Ivan is completely taken aback, as though he doesn't dare believe she's real. I'm sorry, I couldn't make it to Singerholm. I ran into problems. Problems is putting it lightly. There's a mile-wide canyon practically splitting the world in two over those hills. Couldn't find a place to cross. Worse, dredge were practically falling out of it like blood from a wound. They're not coming from the north anymore. They're everywhere. We noticed. Glad to see you made it out alive, Ingvar. I take it the others didn't. Hakan becomes quiet, then he motions towards Juno. She got across somehow. Found her out cold for a second time since leaving Strand. We need every axe we can get right now. Bellower is here. Gods be damned, I thought I was free of that menace. I will deal with Bellower. Come on, no need to tempt him by standing out here. Indeed. Hakan's caravan enters the city, fighting off waves of dredge as they go. To your relief, hundreds of skilled warriors are now safely in Borsgard. 280 varl, 315 supplies. Thank goodness. Khan joins you with his personal bodyguard Moger. Behind them is the Prince Luden, and his entourage are in tow, though looking less than pleased to be here. I have one last trip to make. I need this one to come with me, she says, pointing to you. I'm assuming they mean Rook. I'm sorry, Ivan. You must wait for me one last time. Do not let the city fall before I return. It takes everything within Ivan's power to hold back, but he does. She turns to you. Rook, come with me. We'll return in 2 days, maybe less if you're as quick as you look. Tell anyone who needs to know. Why? Where? Why? Not far, says Juno. She pauses as something shifts in your vision for just a moment. I know it's hard, she says, her voice filling your head, and you've already been through a lot. As she speaks again, the rest of the world melts away, but you're needed. You can't find the words to argue. Okay. Guess it's just the two of us then. You don't remember leaving the city, but here you are, walking through unfamiliar ground behind Juno. You're alone, aside from hundreds of dredge who are all facing towards an enormous stone ahead. The hairs on your back of your neck stand up. Oh yeah, there they are. Look at that. Guess they don't want to fight. It's a lot of supplies for 2 people. It's another one of those annoying guys. We're at the Godstone of Strava. Stravs. You glance around nervously, but the dredge don't seem to hear her. It's okay, you can speak. Softly. Is this where you're going to sacrifice me? Juno smiles. What could have come across as profoundly creepy looks sincere instead. No, the dredge cannot see us. To be more precise, they can see us, but I have convinced them to be unconcerned. I can understand your apprehension, though. Okay. Who are you? I wish we'd had the time for a proper introduction. My name is Juno. I am on the Mender Council. You met Ivan, my apprentice. How are you doing these things, controlling minds? I thought Menders built things and healed wounds. You are right. Menders do these things. So we must still practice the teachings given to the Loom Mother's first creations. We are called Volca. I believe I am the only one who can influence another's mind. Then why not take control of Bellower? I learned the talent to heal minds, not control them. Oh, to heal minds, not control them. Though even some Volca have trouble believing this. Taking control of Bellower, it is a difference between convincing a child to sit still and telling a starving bear to stop being hungry. The truth is, we're rarely a match for the Sundar anymore. Our advantage is that we can train more Volca. It is also our weakness. The Volca pass on and lose their knowledge, while the Sundar simply grow older and more powerful. Bellower is both immortal and beyond my influence, to a point. Then how do we stop him? The God of Secrets will play a part, as will you. What are we doing out here? Do you know of the god Stravus? Few know this stone exists, even amongst those who have lived their whole lives in Borgsgard. The Dengler deals in deals in fortune. Stravus taught men the value of trade in a different way. He showed them it has consequences, two sides of the same coin. See the silver on the stone? The gales up here wear away the stone, but the metal remains. We need a piece of this silver. The god Stravus is weathered by imagery of silver weapons. The myth says he traded these weapons to the gods, and they used them to kill each other. Note to self, Norse gods are weak to silver, like werewolves and certain vampires. Those who seek out the stone call him the god of trade. The menders call him the god of secrets. He was both. Why are we surrounded by dredge? They seem to be drawn to the godstone. There are many things we don't know about Stravus. Maybe they see him as a patron, or it is an attraction they cannot explain. Does Stravus have something to do with the serpent in Einertoft? What was that thing? I cannot say. Can't? I have my suspicions, but until I've had time at the Mender libraries, it would be unwise to speculate. For all our knowledge, it always seems as though we know little. Imagine how the rest of us feel. On the contrary, the less people know, the more certain they tend to be. Why did you pick me? Why didn't you take Ivan or Hakan? You don't even know me. Apologize for putting you in danger. Ivan must keep Bornsgard from falling while we're away. And if something goes wrong here, I need to be certain one of us makes it back alive. I saw the thoughts of each person when I arrived in Bornsgard. You were the only one I knew would return. What do you mean? You would find your way back to Alette no matter what. Let's get what we need and go. Indeed, you need to dislodge at least a fistful of the metal. We will forge it into an arrow to slay Bellower. Wait, after everything you've told me, make a magic arrow to shoot Bellower? That's all it takes? Why didn't you do that a long time ago? Juno gets a faraway look in her eyes. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Price, right? No, that is not all it takes. What I tell you must not be repeated. The arrow will not kill Bellower, even if it were to strike his heart. He has no physical weaknesses. But it will sow doubt in his mind. When it pierces him, I will help him to believe that he is dying. The rest of you will convince him of it with sword and axe. Everyone who fights at your side must believe it to be true. You're going to trick him into thinking he's dead. That's the most insane. He really can't be killed? No. Someday he will awaken and realize he's not dead. I imagine he will be quite upset. First we must make the arrow. Focus on the task at hand. She looks knowingly at the godstone, waiting for you to start climbing. Rook, I am not certain how the dredge will react when you do this. And behind us is a sudden drop, so be careful. Okay? Apparently we're going to trick him into thinking he's dead. That is crazy and hilarious. I see the silver weapons. Approaching the back of the stone, you start to climb, looking for a loose piece of silver vein. Even without looking out onto the dredge, you can feel each sinister face watching you closely, held back only by Juno's influence. Panic races through your blood. Let's climb higher where it may be easier to remove. As you climb, you can't help but notice the stony masks of dredge lined up on the godstone like worshippers before an idol. Just a glimpse nearly immobilizes you. Your hand rests on a piece of silver that comes away easily. The dredge do not react. Maybe we should look for another piece. While you're here, you glance quickly around to see if there's any more low-hanging fruit. You're able to pry away another smaller piece of silver ore before your nerves give out. Oh, good. You nimbly descend where Juno's waiting. Well done, she says. As you walk back through the dredge, their heads turn in unison to follow. The dredge that lingers and the shaking of your hands does not subside for hours. Okay, I got a whetstone. You approach the gates of Borsgard again, relieved that they're still standing. It looks like they took a beating while you were gone. Let rushes to your side and throws her arms around you once you've crept through the gates. Juno smiles at the reunion and tells you, take this time with your daughter. Find a smith who can fashion an arrow from that silver. I have other things to which I must attend, but meet me at the walls when you are done. Okay. I have 36 days worth of supplies. What are these? What about these items? No, I should probably use this time to promote people. I feel like we're coming to a close. Ooh, look at all the people I got. Let's promote I guess we'll promote Moger, because that'll give us a another level 5 and a shield master at that. Who do I want in my party then? Moger, Ivan, and Hakan. All right. And items. Plus 20% critical chance. Let's give that to Moger, I guess. Hakan, you can have the plus 15 critical chance. Plus 2 movement, minus 1 aggro. Let's give that to Alette. Wish I could level everybody up. That's not going to happen. Alright, to the crafters. It takes a while, but you finally find someone willing to craft an arrow for you. He eyes you suspiciously when you show him the silver, but shakes his head and gets started. Alette watches the smith's fire reflecting in her distant stare. I talked to Ivan a long time while you were gone. He told me a lot about Juno. Is she really as powerful as he said? It certainly seems that way. That might be the most luck we've had so far. Dad, I think I know what's going to happen now. An arrow? She's going to make you shoot Bellower, isn't she? I don't know for sure. Come on, who else is going to do it? Ivor? Alette, I know where this is going. You're afraid of me dying. This isn't like before. We can't run this time. That's not what I... Let me do it. What? Why not? Does you think I'll get hurt? What do you do when Bellower comes straight for the person holding the only thing that could destroy him? Let me speak. Everything's changed. Skoger feels so long ago. I'm not asking because I'm afraid of losing you. I'm not afraid of anything anymore. Let me do it because you know I'm a better shot. I have a chance to puncturing his armor. We only have one shot. I'm not a child anymore. I'm not just some girl. I'm your daughter. I can do this. For once, let me decide what happens to me. I have a feeling that whoever fires the arrow will either be the one who dies, or whoever doesn't fire the arrow will be the one who dies. I have a feeling that I'm gonna go with the idea that whoever fires the arrow dies, because like Rook said, Bellower will go straight for the person who has the arrow. So I can't let I want to let you decide what happens, but I can't risk letting you die. If one of you two has to die, it's going to be the father, not the daughter. She stares into the firelight. You wait for the tears to come from her eyes, but they never do. Just promise. Promise we'll be together. You sit by her side silently until the smith finishes his work. Okay. Is this it? Am I going to do the final fight with the Bellower? How's my party look? Party looks good. I have a lot of people. Missing a couple of them, though. Missing that one guy that left as soon as we got here. Missing the one kid that died because this guy's jackass brother-in-law. Missing the one guy that died in the other place. So I've lost at least two people have died that I know of. Possibly more. Oh, everybody's healed up, too. I'm going to put Ivor in the party instead of Akan. And what is your ability again? Character strikes an adjacent enemy with armor breaking damage before hunkering down, boosting the passive. Okay. Okay, let's go. There he is. Juno is in the middle of an animated debate as you approach, the arrow in your hand. There is little time left. Bellower knows we're here. Whether he is waiting for more of his forces to arrive or simply wants to starve us out first, I cannot tell. But he will not expect a direct attack. Is this a joke? How are you going to do that? I will take a handful of warriors to face him. I can keep a small group hidden from sight. The rest of you will lead the charge from here. With luck, Bellower sent his armies away from himself to meet you. What about the ravens? They may protest. They will not. I've arranged a task for them. Even if you make it to Bellower, what chance is there of defeating him? We saw what happened in Einertoft. That thing can't be killed. Juno shows him the arrow you had forged for the Godstone silver. This will make him bleed like the rest of us. Once he is pierced, he will be vulnerable. She looks you in the eyes. We only have one. Do not miss. And bring only what you absolutely need. It will take all my concentration to keep the other dredge from swallowing us up. I cannot join the battle. And if we kill the Bellower, then what? The dredge will just wander away? That is my belief, yes. I can't say for certain. This is a doomed plan. Help us hold out here till the ships are finished. What, 3 more weeks? I don't think so. And then what? Bellower will hound our every step all the way to Arborang, where I am certain more sunder will await. Now is the time to speak to loved ones and the memories of any god that pleases you. Rest. In the morning we slay asunder. Okay, I guess this is it. Yep, this is it. I almost want to stop this video early and... No, maybe this video will end up going long. I don't know. Let's see. The silence is what you remember. You rise in silence and walk through the empty streets. Upon the wall, 2 armies stand quietly watching each other. Your footsteps echo on the wooden floorboards as you approach Juno. She breaks the silence. It's time, she says. Gather your allies. Today, one thing will end, another will begin, and our actions will decide which side will stand. Let's go. I wonder what choices I could have made that would have gotten me more renown and enough to level people up more. Probably letting people starve more. Oh, I guess we're going to fight the Bellower. Ooh, big guys. Still, your fair listen. I will try and guide you. God, he's huge. Keep the archers safe. You got it, buddy. I wonder if I'm supposed to just go after Bellower. Not sure. Got rid of that guy's armor. Ow. Yeah, stay huddled together. Ooh, 26 damage. This is probably going to hurt my guy too, but it's also going to hit Bellower. No, it didn't hit my guy. Good. Ow. Oh, there goes my mender. Why did he skip a turn? I missed why he skipped a turn. This is gonna hurt. Ouch! Right, his health is really low now. So hopefully I can silver arrow him now. Alright, his armor's gone. Damn it. Just lost another person. Silver arrow. Uh-oh. Here we go. Yep, he's dead. Crunch. I'm sure. Loading. Okay. No, Dad. Please help him. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Haste, child. Finish Bellower now. Should I just focus on Bellower now? I don't know. Looks like this is going to be a long episode. Careful, he will respond to every strike. Stop doing that. Does anyone need armor mending? Not really. But I can't strike anybody from here, so I might as well. Lashes out with every blow. I noticed. Ouch. This guy. Oh, he was stunned, that's why. I'm in trouble. In a lot of trouble. Can't finish him. I'm gonna lose. Well, we'll try reloading. I'll return to the last checkpoint, and we'll try that again next time. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you like this video, please give me a like, share, comment, subscribe. Please return for the finale next time. And as always, have a good day and take care.